Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives them. Lot to think about.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
So striding in, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Casale is under it. Oh, no, he butchered it.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Craig Gentry. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Justin Turner waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W. He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Standing in, Cory Dickerson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cory Dickerson.
And the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
So stepping in, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's another 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Odorizzi looks in. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Morrison is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Seattle. All set now for the top of the third in this one. In now, Logan Morrison. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
So striding forward now, Curt Casali. First offering on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. From the stretch. Hit in the air to right field. Sano moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Into the box, Jake Odorizzi. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Pineda is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready on 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Now at the plate, Kiermaier Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Craig Gentry. Fouled back. Second and third here, 1 man out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Odorizzi comes set. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. Elm Street is out in front here, 1-0. Malik Smith, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solarte onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 10, Cory Dickerson.
Digging in for his second at bat, Cory Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Nightmares are out in front here, 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Miguel.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Josh Reddick.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Runners on first with one down. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes another 0-2. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off for the Rays.
At the plate,
baseman,
Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
He was starting to settle in. He had retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Nope. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sano coming on. 2 down. Digging in now, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nightmares are out on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yangervis Solarte.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Fastball called for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Michael Pineda. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
The batter number
The speedy
7,
Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Here's Craig Gentry, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Craig Gentry becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's 2 poor swings from a guy that hits in the middle of the order, and is used to having base runners. You don't see that from him very often.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The Nightmares on top 2-0. Steven Souza will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 20, Steven Souza.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he got him swinging. Steven Souza goes quietly leading off the 6th inning.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gentry is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Nightmares lead this one 2-0. Erasmo Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Now
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Standing in now, Kiermaier Solarte, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Nightmares are out in front, 2-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Evan Longoria.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. The pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Digging in once again, Cory Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into score.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Longoria is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Beckham.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Sano has a beat on it as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. Elm Street leads it 2-1. Justin Morneau is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Casale is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more.
Turner.
Trey Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard, but foul. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ricky Weeks will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Ricky Weeks.
Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 8.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Turned on down the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Colby Rasmus.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That's by him for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Marcell Ozuna is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Carlos Gomez will also come in now as he takes over out in center. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nightmares are out in front here 2-1. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Luke Maile is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Justin Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to 3rd. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. It's in time.
First baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Beckham gloves it, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Turner is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Into the box now, Cory Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brad Miller is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Longoria is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Jake Odorizzi struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Pineda. Credit the save to Cody Allen. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.